Alright, it's another Saturday, and I'm getting ready to check my hives again. First off, let's see, this one I'm hoping to find eggs in. It should have a fresh queen. This is the one we split off of. This one we had the queen in, should have eggs, lots of honey. I'm going to check to make sure it's not honey bound. This one has been struggling, but we added a new queen cell, so I'm kind of hoping this one will have a new queen replacement in it. But we will find out soon enough. First things first, check this board out. You see, there's a wax moth right there. But it's not too surprising as happen. They only seem to appear on this bottom board at the moment, but I'm trying to be careful and dissuade them. I don't see any wax moth larvae, so that's good. Nothing overly interesting. A few little bugs. One, if you just look right there, a spider, or a veramite. So I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to treat for those and how. It also means that there might be brood in here, right? Because that's where they tend to congregate and come from. So since there was a brood break here, I shouldn't be finding mites unless there are brood cells and whatnot. There's smoke in the entrance. Keep you guys out of the sun. Alright, so the other thing I was hoping to check on is that this one is producing wax. Because last time I checked, they basically had produced none on all these combs. But it looks like they've changed their mind about that. So let me pull one of these out, see what it looks like. Come on, don't stick. They've done a little bit of weird stuff on this one. It looks like they're just capping it without actually drawing it out, except for like a few little spots. That's super weird. Yeah, see? Look. They're just capping it. They're like, I'm putting nectar in here and I'm going to cap it right away. I'm not going to draw it out at all. Odd. Odd, odd, odd. Alright. Let's check a couple more of these frames, see if that's what they're doing on all of them. Yeah, same thing. It's like a little bit drawn out, but they really, really don't like this wax, or they don't like these frames, or it's the most drawn out I've seen so far. So I guess they're starting to, maybe a little bit. Maybe they start by doing a cap of wax and then draw it out from there. Maybe that's their jam. And that one they're starting to. There's nectar in all these. So that's something, I guess. Alright, well, let me check below and see what's happening. Put this over here. Alright, that's what we're talking about. So there's lots and lots of bees in here, which is good. Excellent sign. They've drawn all this comb out, which is also my comb. Pull out one of these side frames first. Yeah, see? So this one was not waxed with the same wax that I waxed the other ones with. Alright, let's get towards the center. And it's all nectar. It's all nicely drawn out nectar. It's all nectar. I'm gonna look at that frame just because. If I was gonna harvest a frame, that would be the frame to harvest, right? So if I do have to do mite treatment, I'm gonna have to think about that. So this one is the one that I wanted to check. Little bee brood, lots of honey. There is a queen cup with no egg in it. I don't know if you can see that. This is all solid honey. And there wouldn't be any room for eggs anyways, would there? Alright. So I'm gonna put this back together, assuming the rest of these are exactly the same. This is all honey. But I've got this deep box, which hopefully doesn't have all honey. It actually has some brood. But if they're honey bound, well, I'm going to have to do something about that. That's the one thing that I'm worried about. Even if they did have a queen that was ready to lay, do they have any places where that egg could be actually laid? There's like a few very rare empty cells. That's the thing. That back. Okay. Ooh, this box is heavy. Well, snap, diggity dabbito, that's a lot of honey. All right. Let's get into here and see what's snapping in. I was wondering if they ever did anything with that. It looks like they drew it out a little bit after eating it all. So the top half of this is filled with nectar. The bottom half has a little bit of pollen, but nothing substantial. Okay. This one here. Looking for brood, preferably capped brood. More nectar. No eggs. Lots of honey. Some nectar. No eggs. A few drones. I'll make this one go back in here. Lots of nectar, some pollen. There's lots of room to be laying eggs. I see eggs. Okay, sweet. So I have a queen. There's eggs. I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of hard to see. On the bottoms of these, most of them appear to be laying halfway down. But I have quite a few in there, and they're all right in the middle where they should be. I have lots of room to lay eggs. Oh, you know what? There's my queen. Right there. First time I found my queen. Snap diggity daffodil. That's a fat queen too. Oh, snap. Okay, well, I'm super happy. Check out that queen. Running around, doing her thing, being queenly. Man, I'm happy. This is a good day. Found a queen, got a successful split. Everything is good. I should probably put this queen back. Here you go, Your Highness. Enjoy your place. And put that back. I kind of wish I'd brought my marking tool. That would have been nice. Too late. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna let her do her thing. She's a fat queen. She might be easy to find. But either way, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Absolutely full, funky wax. Not happy with that one. So I'm going to check this top box, which is also done up with the same wax, and is either equally as funky, or less funky. Alright, this one back. I know. You're almost back together, girls. Alright, did my smoker go out? No, nice. Get that good going. Alright, hive number 2. Just checking to see what the comb is like on this box more than anything. Oh, you know, I forgot to put this back. Hold on, bees. There we go. Being as it's still incredibly warm. Put you in the shade, just in case. Alright, so this one, I just want to check to see how they're drawing out all this comb. This is one I just stuck in there last week. I kind of expect to be... Yeah, there's a little nectar in there. That's all. Okay. Well, it gives them some place to put nectar at least. Though, honestly, they're probably putting it all in that small box. There we go. See, that's what they should be doing. And they're working it a little bit. But they're still building comb on the bottoms. You can pull these out, you can like feel it. See, that's nice. Nice, okay. This one is actually full of honey. And that's another one of those cross combs that they keep doing. Why? Okay, well, whatever. I'll leave that for now because I am. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That one's actually full. Nicely drawn out. Except for that. That I will deal with eventually. Man, okay, the only problem I have with these frames really is the fact that they just don't stick. The width of them are slightly off, it feels like, compared to the other ones. Like, look at this one. It's slightly thicker, it feels like, than this one. Maybe I'm just tripping. Oh yeah, that's full. Okay, so they're doing some excellent drawing out and honey making. I kind of wish this large box was on the bottom, but that is what it is. And we're back to the ones they're not working on. Okay. So they are working them slowly but surely. Oh hey, this one's totally drawn out. On this side it looks like. So there's only one that has any sort of cross comb on it. A little work on it. And that one looks to be about the same as the other side. Okay. So, I'll try and kind of space these out the way they were, at least a little bit. obviously had like the biggest gap to it. Okay, I'm gonna put this out of the way and check the next 2 boxes on this as well. Okay. I know, you guys are a little pissed. I'm sorry. Chill. Okay. It's all honey. I assume this one's pretty much all honey. I'm just going to check this middle one, I think. Oh, it is brood mixed with honey. But the brood pattern's not bad. Ooh. Well, that is a fully formed queen cell. So maybe they feel like they need to swarm already. That's no good. Okay, so that frame that has the queen cell, I'm going to be extra gentle putting it back in so to not disturb it. Okay. So if that's the case, I'm going to check the bottom one. It's super heavy, that's got to be a lot of honey. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, let me check this middle frame and see what's going on here. Because if this one's full of honey, then they're definitely like honey bound-ish, and I might need to put a deep or something underneath this. Come on, get in there. Nope, they are doing just fine, I think. And there's a lot of brood in here. When all this brood comes, I understand why they put a swarm cell. So let me put all these back. And hopefully I didn't fuck that swarm cell up when I was doing this work. Okay. Put that back. There's 1, 2, 3 swarm cells on the bottom of this one. And they're definitely a little honey bound. So if I took those 3 frames out, I think those 3 right there, then see any eggs in here, because every single spot that really could have eggs either as honey or capped brood. That's the only problem I see. I don't know if that's really a problem per se. They're successful hive, right? Shouldn't complain too much. That down and down. Alright, on. Okay. So this one, sweet, still going. I need to just kind of go over and see what they're doing. Right. Come on now. First, I'll check this one to see. I'm a little worried about this one getting wax moths. That's my only real concern about this one, I guess, is all that damage is ripe room for more wax moths. Putting in some nectar. No brood on this frame. Yeah, I'm going to take this frame and put it over here for now. Yeah. Frames, lots of eggs. No queen. Some freshly hatched brood. Odd place to put the brood, but okay. I kind of wish they'd finish drawing out this comb. Fresh, or no, laid down eggs in the middle of the brood there. So see, got a laying queen in here for sure. They're just not drawing out a whole lot on these old frames. It's like, seems to be my biggest problem is wax production this year. Oh, right, look at that. Emerged queen cell. Lots of honey nectar. Keep forgetting that I have a comb like this in here. It's really cool to see. Eggs both laying down and somewhat standing up. Larvae. So this hive is doing fine. They aren't bringing a ton of nectar in, but they have a good laying queen. And all that fun jazz. Okay. Well, I don't necessarily need to check too much on this, but I'm going to check anyways. Mostly because I want to see which ones are actually smalls, which ones are larges. Oh man, look at all that larva. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Cool. Let's check this one. I think that's just a numbers game. If they have lots of brood, soon enough they should explode. So I'm gonna say it's good on this one. Okay, so gentle on that. Gentle on that. And then this guy goes right back here. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Nice. Successful inspection. Everything is more or less looking the way I want it to. This one is slowly ramping up, but like real slow. So that is definitely going to be a thing eventually. A little honey bound, so I might want to take out a couple of these honeys and put something nicer on it, or fresher. Get them to draw those out. Not really drawing out its new comb, but has eggs, so it has a queen. So I'm happy with it. Alright, awesome. Everything is going well, and that's it for the day.